Hola, Jola here. I just wanted to say a few words about the mass shooting we had today, and more specifically, gun policy in America. Now, I'm not the type, and I'm not in the camp to say that gun laws in America would prevent mass shootings if banning assault rifles would prevent mass shootings. But I think it's gotten to the point where, like, why should we just not try? Why not give it a go, see if it helps anything at all, see if it improves anything? I think the rhetoric we see from places like the NRA is very harmful to our political discourse. Just a note on the NRA. The NRA basically offers legal services like lobbying to politicians on behalf of citizens to protect their Second Amendment. So the NRA runs off of getting donations from gun owners across the United States in order to function because the more donations they get, the more money they have to lobby, and the more money they can take for themselves to profit off of it. So NRA's profit motive means that fear mongering towards their donors is what makes them more money. Because the more scared people are that their gun rights will be taken away, the more money they'll donate to the NRA to protect those gun rights. So we see a mass shooting like this. The NRA will come up with a rhetoric like, guns aren't bad, guns can't kill people, which I believe is true in many circumstances. But they will also block any legislative processing for more background checks, anything that prevents any gun sales in general. I think this is really harmful to the American people, and in general, I think people need to start thinking with the idea that you can be a gun owner and love guns without supporting the NRA in any capacity. Because that's a corporation that their for profit motive is to help themselves by fear mongering their donors, saying that if there's one gun law, then guns will end up being banned. They say there's a snowball effect where once you have one thing, once you ban assault rifles, once you have background checks, then the only next thing that'll happen is direct, I don't know, socialism, communism. So we look at a situation like the shooting that we just had. I'm not going to mention the person's name, the shooter's name. I think that's really bad. I don't like when people share around their name and give them fame. But looking at someone like this, or the shooter at the one, whatever that festival was, the cheese festival, whatever that was, a couple weeks ago, he just bought that gun a few days ago legally. I think the shooter today just bought the gun a few days ago legally. And we see it so many times. We see so many shootings where people purchase guns legally and then end up going on a killing spree. And then we get the same rhetoric of thoughts and prayers of we're going to pray for these people without ever actually having legislative action. We hear politicians and the NRA say that no assault rifle bans would prevent any gun violence deaths. But once we have all these things happening one after another where people did buy these guns legally, where it is reinforced in our society to do so, then I feel like we need to at least try something. It's really depressing that it's been so many years and we have not tried anything yet. And again, I don't believe that a full ban on guns would work. I think it's a country of 330, 50, whatever million people. It just doesn't work like that. We can't compare it to a place like Australia's gun laws. But we're America, and we can make a policy that can work for us. We need to really think about it and not let these for-profit corporations like the NRA distort our decision-making in these processes. And in the end, see what's right for the American people, while also respecting our constitutional boundaries, which is one thing a lot of people have issues with. But that's basically my thoughts about what happened today. It's really depressing to see this again. And I hope that we move some type of action in the future. We do something, at least try some type of plan, even if it's something small, and anything at all. Honestly, I just want to see some movement. It's better than just praying for the people who are actually affected by it. Let's try to do something. And again, if it doesn't work, just reverse it. But we shouldn't sit here and just watch it happen without at least trying to make a change. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to join future discussions and comment what you think about this below. Thank you.